Welcome. We're John and Mary, and we've got a story for you.
Okay, so it all started on the Mexico missions trip, and John was a leader, and I was a student, and we went with the high school youth group. And we like to start the story here because I think that this was the time, because our families grew up together, so we knew one another roughly for several years before this point. But the Mexico missions trip was the first time that we really learned who one another was and got to see each other's hearts more authentically, more vulnerably. And it was from that point until I left for college that John and my friendship grew immensely. Our paths were obviously very interlocked as our families were really close. Our parents are best friends, and his youngest brother Dave is one of my best friends. So we are always um, in each other's lives in ways, and so our friendship just grew in a really powerful way. I grew in a deep respect and admiration for the man that he was. And let's see, so before I left for college to come down to Fort Worth to go to Texas Christian University, John took me out to breakfast and told me how he felt about me, that he um, cared very much for me. And though I was leaving for school, leaving Wheaton, and he was unsure when we would spend time together next, he was adamant that he would continue pursuing me, um, or start pursuing me, I guess. And and so I was kind of just in the mindset where I was like, I'm going to college, like I'm leaving. It kind of like all hit me really hard. I was very surprised, and I guess I didn't really know like what to think or make of it, and I couldn't really wrap my head around the idea of how it would work, how we'd ever be in the same place, and yeah, he was just very adamant. I don't know how this is gonna work either, but I care about you, and I plan on pursuing you. So I don't, do you want to take it from me?
It was in Egg Harbor.
Oh yeah, I cover. Okay.
Yeah, and I remember that breakfast pretty vividly. And I don't even I can't even remember like my motivation or like I'm gonna go take her out and I'm gonna sweep her off her feet. Um, but yeah, so Mary went off to Fort Worth, Texas, and she started school there. And a couple months later, I started a program up in northern Wisconsin at a camp called Honey Rock. And it was basically a graduate program just to kind of figure out if I wanted to go into ministry and to kind of find some direction for my life. And always in the back of my mind was this sweet girl here next to me. And so, we would call and I would write her letters, and I wouldn't say it was consistent by any means, but there was a bond that we had for a long time, and the Lord was faithful in just the way in which He kind of nurtured that relationship, and eventually provided a way for me to come down south. I was at the end of my program at Honey Rock, and I was thinking about going to get trained to go to a seminary. And there was a school in Dallas that was high on my list, and I think she knew that actually. And so yeah, a long story short, I decided to go to school in Dallas, and and so we planned on dating, and I think in the beginning, Mary wanted to think that the reason I was coming down here was for school, and I don't know if that was true, but I tried to believe that back when she really needed me to. And if I'm honest, I think the reason I moved down here was for Mary. Um, so yeah, it's been a great year of dating, and we're getting married in December, and so we're really excited for that. And we just really love you guys, and we can't wait to share our wedding day with you when we commit our lives to one another. So if we don't see you until then, we look forward to seeing you. Thanks for listening, and
We love you guys.
bye.
Bye.